And I ended up writing 4 pieces about her. She used to, with her husband, visit in Mexico, and I joined her a few times. And that experience came out of this. I'm going to read, there are 4 short poems, and I'm going to read the epigraph, which is from Bill O'Daly. And I'll read the English first. This is from Pablo Neruda. It was beautiful to live when you lived. Fue bello vivir cuando vivías. There are 4 pieces, and they're in 4 different forms. The first is a short letter to her. The second is just a catalog of place names on the Olympic Peninsula that some of you maybe have been to. I just like, she and I spent some time there, and I just like the names. The third piece is the wake. And the fourth piece is a fable that's mentioned actually sort of in the first poem. I should say a little bit about the bridge. There's a bridge, a suspension bridge that we used to cross going from one small town to another. And that's going to come into play here too. It was a suspension bridge, and she was a little wary of it. Dear Sara, remember that footbridge in Mexico? The one we used to cross on our way to La Peñita? You were wary of the bridge, not because of the alligator we were told lived in the reeds just below, but because of its suspended sway. You didn't much care for its height either, though it wasn't that high. But anyway, you crossed it. I've turned that bridge into language, given its substance in another world. That's what we do. Oh, I know, the bridge will doubtless outlast us, the words and us. But while they last, they will create bridges in the mind and in the bodies of those able to feel its sway. Remember, a word that becomes more significant as significance deserts us. I see you still at the end of the bridge, that look in your eye, uneasy but determined, looking in my direction, preparing to cross. Yours as always. This is the Olympic Peninsula. Departure. Kingston, Port Gamble, Hood Canal, Discovery Bay to Old Fort Townsend, Protection Island, Sklallam, Squim, rhymes with swim, white chalk against the bridge, rain pixelated the windshield, shimmered, temperature dropped, the river Elba, something to remember, the last ferry over, have you forgotten it all? And there's a little mention of ferries that take people across the River Styx. This mentions Alki Beach. She lived close to Alki Beach, and that's in West Seattle on Puget Sound. Looking for the car. We walked up, 61st off Alki, back from the beach, the 5 of us. Alcohol nudging us through the dark, misleading streets. Everywhere the sky breathless, in fragments. Trees tracing the black air we left, back where. Wind had whipped your ashes over the water, across the rocks and concrete steps, into our hearts, into the salt, worst air we breathe. And the last is a fable. It's for 2 voices. And there's this bridge we used to cross had an inscription above the bridge that said, El Puente es tuyo, the bridge is yours. This is the way you enter the place. Why? Because the footbridge is yours. Why? Because it calls you here to feel its sway. Why? Because you were found among the stars. So, The stars became a storm, became a snow, a scrim, a scream, a screen of water, a sheet of air. And an alligator waits for you beneath the bridge. Why? Because beneath his memory lurks a winter gaze. And he has a voice, a second voice for you. Go on, as light falls across the reeds and warms his blood. Isn't there another way? No. Will it console him? What? My second voice? You will never know. Or bring me to his jaws. Till you cross the bridge, the swaying bridge, you will never know. Thank you.